All right, last one we're going to work on here is married filing jointly with two dependents. So is it worth it to have kids someday? Notice that here we're mentioning that because they have two dependent children, they are going to get the child tax credit of $2,000 per child. Keep that in mind. Let's go ahead and make sure we have our tax form ready. Make sure we have our tax table handy. Make sure you have a Desmos handy. Here we go. So we're going to start with John R. Doe. He made $36,000, and Jane A. Doe made $48,500. So this time I'm going to list her first because she has the higher income. Jane A. Doe is going to go first. And I'm going to go ahead and split the screen here. Remember, these are married filing jointly. Jane A. Doe's social security number is 123456789. Hey, isn't that the same social as the other people we've been doing? All right, the next one is John R. Doe. And his social is 123004567. Their home address, remember if you look at the W-2s and there's a different home address, you're going to put where they actually live. But in this case, because Jane is first, we're going to put her address as 123 Elm Street, anywhere else Pennsylvania. No apartment number, anywhere else Pennsylvania. And that is in 23456 zip. We would check here if they wanted to donate to the presidential election campaign. They don't want to. No foreign information needed here. At any time, did they sell, exchange any Bitcoin, any financial currency? No. Can they claim, anyone else claim them as a dependent? No. No age before this date or blindness, but dependents. For the first time, we're going to fill in dependents. So up here it says that Bronx Doe has a social security number of 123111234. So Bronx Doe. And again, that social was 123111234. And the relationship to them is their son. And they do get the child tax credit for this one. And the second one is Diego Doe. Diego's 123221234, and this is their son. And they get the child tax credit. Yay. All right, now we go through to the wages, box 1. Remember that we have 2 filers, so we're going to be combining their wages. So looking up closely, we see that he has $36,127.65 in box 1, and she has $48,500. So go grab that Desmos. I'm getting combined income of $84,627. Right, they don't have any of these other incomes. And then this is line 9 says to combine all those together, so we still have the same 84,000. We have no additional Schedule 1 or charitable contributions. So again, subtract this 0, still gives us that number. Now the standard deduction for a married couple. Notice that 12,400 is for single. We go down here to 24,800 for married filing jointly. And no other qualified business income, adding those lines together. So we're going to go ahead and subtract that 24,800 from that income. Minus 24,800. So they're adjusted 59,827 and 65 cents. This is the number we're going to go look up on the tax table to see how much tax they actually owe. So go to the 59,000 box. This time we're looking into the married filing jointly column. So this gray column, following it down, 59,827 into the second column, 6784 is my tax amount. Do you see it there? No additional schedules, adding those lines. Oh, child tax credit. All right, so right here, child tax credit or credit for other dependents, you get $2,000 per child. So there, we now get a big whopping $4,000. The amount from Schedule 3, there isn't any. Add lines 18 and 19. So now we're at 4,000. Subtract line 21 from line 18. So 6784, straight up subtract off $4,000. By having 2 kids, you get to subtract off $4,000 in the taxes that you pay. Add lines 22 and 23, sorry, no other taxes. So add lines 22 and 23, 2784. Notice how much lower that number is because we have kids. Now, line 25A, the federal income tax withheld from our W-2s. Let's go see how much money has already been taken out of our paychecks. Notice on his, we've had $35.97 and 90 cents come out. Look at his box 2 in the top right corner. Notice on hers, $6,835. Let's go add these up. They've had a lot of money come out already. I bet they're going to get a big refund. $35.97 and 90 cents. Plus her, 6,835. They've had $10,432 come out of their checks for taxes. That's the federal income tax withheld. They've had no 1099, no other forms, and so we're going to add that 10,432 to 0. And then no estimated tax payments. We don't qualify for any of these other credits, darn it. And so adding up all these lines now, 25 plus 26 plus 32, still just leaves us as this 10,000 number. If line 33 is more than line 24, yes it is, then we overpaid and we're about to get a refund. So take that 10,432 and subtract the 2,784. We are getting a big fat refund. Check that out. We want the entire amount to be put into our checking account. So we go ahead and type in our checking account number. There's our routing number. There's our account number. And we don't have to put anything in line 37 because that's only if you owe, but we're getting a refund. And whatever you do, you always remember to sign and date your tax return, putting in their occupation. He is a let's say he's in sales. I'm sorry, she. We did Jane first. She's at the big company. She's in sales. And let's say that he is an assistant manager. All right, so we're all done with this tax return. You can go ahead and screenshot it right here into slide 7 or just attach a paper or a digitally completed return. How'd you do?